We're gonna go. Hi. I don't even know how to make videos anymore. I'm so far out of touch with the whole Scentsy thing. It's a little off-putting to me. I've been a Scentsy consultant for 10 years. And I'm so out of it that I actually purchased catalogs with Canadian pricing. So I'm keeping a couple of the catalogs and I tossed the others because it's going to cost me more to mail out the catalogs to, you know, somebody who's a consultant in Canada than it will be for them to just buy their own catalogs. So I kept a couple just for the pictures and the descriptions. I've tried to make this video a couple times. And my life is just really different now. It's just really different now. I don't know how to, I know that there are people, I don't mean to be braggy, okay? I know that there are people that are disappointed that I'm not really being a Scentsy consultant anymore. I know there's a couple of local people that were taking advantage of the fact that I wouldn't charge them. I have a a dog hair. I was just making out with my dog. I'm still in a cat mom frame of mind a year and a half later. I haven't had a cat in a year and a half. Anyway. There's a couple people who are disappointed because I was giving them like free shipping and all that kind of stuff. And I'm still trying to do what I can do, but everybody has seasons in their lives, right? Right now, my season is to not sit on my ass, continuing to get fat. Right now, my season is to go to work and burn many, many calories and work a craft that I've been, you know, honing for the past 30 years. And while 10 years as a Scentsy consultant is significant, I feel that online sales have changed and it's become a little more difficult to get the sales. It's become really super difficult to get the people to join your team, which is the only way you can really make money at direct sales is to have a team. I mean, don't get me wrong. I make 25% of anything that people buy on my website, but you know, a lot of people are buying a 6-pack of wax, which is $30, right? So it's like, how much do I really get from that? So I mean, it's been a nice adjunct, but I am a massage therapist. That's what I was before I was a Scentsy consultant. That's what I'm going. There's a puppy. Look at her. Anyway. So I do have the 10 new fragrances here. I can't hold them up. That's a butt. That's a puppy butt. I can't hold them up because my hands are very small. But we're going to go through them. So I have the 10 new fragrances, and then I also have Honeycrisp Harvest, which is the scent of the month right now, which really is Honeycrisp. It's pretty amazing how they did this. I put 1 cube in my son's room, and unfortunately I don't really smell anything, so if I take this off, are you still going to be able to hear me? I don't know. Whatever. It really smells like Honeycrisp. It doesn't smell like Red Apple. It doesn't smell like Granny Smith. It doesn't smell like Macintosh. It smells like Honeycrisp. The flesh of a Honeycrisp apple is very white and it's very crisp. But there's a lot of watery juice. It's not like a glucosey kind of a thick corn syrupy juice. Kind of like a red, you know how a Red Delicious is going to sit on the counter for a couple of days and it's going to get kind of thick. Honeycrisp are very good. Honeycrisp are my favorite apples, even though I think they're the most expensive. I'm not sure, but I always splurge on the Honeycrisp. Sometimes I'll do the Roma, sometimes I'll do the Pink Lady, sometimes I'll do the Gala. I love apples, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But the Honeycrisp are my favorite. They keep for a really long time. So I like this wax, although I want it to last longer and it doesn't seem like it's got the power. I got the power. But I'm going to hope that if I do more than 1 cube at a time, it gets better. Okay, so let's go into the new fragrances. Like I said, I've got the 10. And I do have my catalog here. The website, metallicamom.scentsy.us, Says download our catalog, but it's still the old catalog, but it's only September 1st today. So I'm kind of like not really caring that I haven't made this video yet, because you wouldn't be able to buy this shit until today anyway. My hair looks like garbage. I'll take it down, I guess. Whatever. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Whatever. Alpine Escape. Let's find it. Now, this is not first sniffs. I sat crisscross applesauce on the floor when the box came in, when it was delivered by FedEx, and I wanted to open it right away because it was hot that day, and thankfully nothing was melted, but I had to smell everything. Because I still love Scentsy. I just really like making money. I like making money a little bit more than I love Scentsy. Sorry, Scentsy. Not sorry. Alpine Escape. Minty air, spruce, and evergreen. You definitely smell the evergreen. You definitely smell the spruce, although I don't know the difference fragrant-wise. So if you can describe to me the difference between evergreen and spruce, please do so in the comments. And then minty air, which yes, it has that. This is very fresh. This is Christmassy, okay? But it's not overly Christmas tree. Well, is it? Yes, but we're all just so ready, aren't we? Anyway, that's Alpine Escape. I like it. It would never go into my Scentsy Club. Okay. Balsam Spice. I don't know why I'm holding it up. It's just a sticker. Whatever. Balsam Spice is cinnamon, charred cedar, and balsam. You smell the cinnamon and you smell the charness, if that's a word. This is a little bit more holiday because of mixing the evergreen smell or balsam smell with cinnamon. It's very nice though. I'm just not ready for it. I mean, technically today is a little bit cooler here in New York City than it has been, but it's only September 1st. So, okay, whatever. Brown batter pumpkin. I don't know if I'm going to be able to warm this. I really don't. It's got melted butter, brown sugar, and pumpkin. I'm a little hesitant to even open the clamshell here because it's so dairy. It's so dairy. It almost smells like salted butter. It's almost got like a buttered popcorn vibe. For me, it smells like a pumpkin spice buttered popcorn, which sounds kind of nice, right? But do you want your house to smell like that? Some people would. There are people that are like going crazy over this. I don't know. Melted butter, brown sugar, pumpkin. I don't know if I'm even going to warm this. I'm probably going to give it away as a gift because even though I don't like it, that doesn't mean that it's not fantastic. This had to pass through like 15, probably more than that, maybe even 50 different noses before it was approved for the catalog, and it was probably designed like 2 years ago. So they designed these catalogs years in advance. Anyway, cherry chestnut. I've been kind of avoiding this one only because it's not because I don't like it. I do love a cherry flavor scent, but the chestnut, you know, we had that caramel chestnut brick last year, 2 years ago, and I had to give it away. I just couldn't. Did I give it away? No, I think I threw it out, and people were like revolting, and well, they were screaming at me in the comment section of my video. Send it to me instead. Chestnut is okay. This actually gives me. This gives me a little bit of a leather vibe. Anyway, cherry chestnut is described as black cherry, roasted chestnuts, and whipped vanilla, but I get a little bit of a leather thing. It's really interesting. The reason why I'm waiting for it is because it's quite warm. And again, it's warm here. It's in the 70s today. It's been 80s, 90s last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. I get a coconut for some reason. It's not anywhere in the description. And I get a leather. And it's got a little bit of a cherry thing. I really get a coconut thing. It's almost like, you know, the snowball. Is that Hostess or Drake's? I don't know, whatever. You know, the snowball with the, it's like a marshmallow with the coconut on the outside and the chocolate cake on the inside. For some reason, that's what I get from cherry chestnut. But there's also that chestnut thing, which is, I'm not a fan of the flavor of chestnut. Anyway, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. This is another one that I don't know if I'm ever going to warm. Gingerbread pecan waffles, gingerbread molasses, and roasted pecan. Pecan or pecan, whatever. Falls in the same vein as chestnut for me. It's a very fatty, heady nut. And while I love cashews, I can eat cashews until I throw up. And I do like walnuts, although I hate the skin on a walnut. This is so mapley, but it says molasses. I smell maple. I guess I also smell molasses a little bit. Oh, it's just so bakery. If I was forced to warm this, which God, it's not like it would be painful to warm. Well, the brown batter bullshit, that would probably be painful to me because of the dairy thing. If I was going to warm this, I would mix it with something super fruity like the Honeycrisp Harvest. That would make this tolerable for me. Also, I've got one going in the other room, which is white peach and cranberry, which I'm kind of loving. I think that these two would probably go together. We'll talk about that because we're going alphabetical. Gingerbread pecan waffles. I don't know. Hayrides. I loved the smell of this in the clamshell, but I have not warmed it yet. Okay. I know that my son is going to love it. It's got a little bit of a hippie vibe. It's fresh hay, cedar wood, and crisp apple. And you do smell kind of all that. There is apple in there, but there's almost, maybe it's the color that's throwing me off, but there's almost a pineapple, like a little bit of a pineapple in my nose. I do love the smell of hay. If you're not familiar with my background, when I was 12 years old, my father had his midlife crisis, and he sold our house on Long Island, and he moved us up to the Catskills, and I hated my dad for 5 years. Just so you know, not really hated. I was just an angry teenager. And I went from being a Long Island kid to a country kid. And so you talk about revolt. I hated every minute of it. But anyway, I did love the smell of hay in hay season. I loved that. I loved the smell of walking into the barn. This doesn't quite give that. I was kind of hoping that it would, but it does have an earthy, grassy vibe. Not a green grassy vibe, a dried grass vibe. So I guess that's the hay, cedarwood, and apple. I smell pineapple. I don't hate it. Pineapple does have a little bit of apple smell, doesn't it? I think it does. Anyway, leaves and lavender. I am warming this in my living room right now, and it is fucking lovely. Leaves and lavender is lavender, clove, and fall leaves. Don't be afraid of the clove. Don't be afraid. It's lovely. I don't think it's going to be club worthy, but leaves and lavender, it's up there for me. Really like it. It's got the lavender. It's the clove is so subtle. The clove sweetens it slightly. That's it. Okay. Pistachio Woods. This one is so interesting. I can't wait to warm it. I haven't warmed it yet. It's a muted sage color. It's pistachio, almond, and cedar wood. And it is all three of those things. It's not almond to the point that it's like marzipan. Maybe a little bit. Oh, it's so interesting. I get a leather thing. Just like with the cherry chestnut, I get a leather thing with the pistachio woods. It's not too masculine. It's not too woodsy, and it's not too nutty. We had pistachio ice cream as a fragrance a couple of years ago, many years ago. I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago. And people loved that, but for me it was too sweet, but I liked the pistachio aspect of it. This is that. I like this. I think I haven't warmed it yet. Okay, 2 more. And I love both of these. Okay. Vanilla amber. I love this, except it didn't have any lasting power. It was strong at the get, but it did not last a day in my bedroom. And that's where I would warm something like this. This would get lost in an open concept. Vanilla cream, golden amber, and sweet rum. You do smell all three of those things. The rum makes it slightly perfumey, just slightly. The amber isn't that sickeningly sweet amber that just sort of sticks around and 3 days later smells really funky. It's not that. I loved this in the clamshell. I loved this for the first 10 hours, but then it just disappeared. Gone like the wind. So I might try this in my bathroom. I might not. It's not club worthy for me, but I enjoyed it while it was going. You know, There are people who have these massive wax collections, and all they do when they find something like this, they just change out their wax like once or twice a day. And I don't know why I don't do that. I budget Scentsy. You should see my fucking collection right now. It's because I'm not home as often as I used to be, so I can't warm as fast as I can, but I don't keep buying. I got my Scentsy Club the other day. I thought about filming the unboxing, but it's the same shit that I just look at my other Scentsy unboxings, my Scentsy Club unboxings. It's the same stuff. I get the same stuff every time. I've got like 300 bars. And I know that some of you are just like, bitch, I got like 1,200 bars. Go ahead. Feel better about yourself because you got more wax than me. I don't care. For me, it's a lot. I only have this little area. And in the summertime, it's like my windows are all closed. So I really only need like 3 cubes of wax in each room. Anyway, last one. White peach and cranberry is going in my bedroom right now. Only 3 cubes. And it's quite nice. Quite strong. White peach and cranberry. That's what it is described as. That's what it is. I would never call this an autumn, fall, winter fragrance. It's new for the fall, winter catalog, but this is year round. In fact, I think it's kind of summery. I think it maybe doesn't really go in the fall winter catalog, but I don't care. I like it. Would I mix it with, what did I say? The ginger pecan waffles? I think I would. Well, let's just try it. I'll just open the 2 clamshells together and we will see what it smells like. If you're ever hesitant about mixing wax, just do this for a second. It's not that hard to do. These don't really go together. But I'm telling you, with the Honeycrisp Hayride, Honeycrisp Harvest, the ginger pecan, what is it? Ginger pecan waffles, whatever. There's that. Look, I made a video. Kristen, you can get off my ass now. Thanks. You were kind of heavy back there. I ordered the Canada catalogs by mistake. But anyway, if you want to look at this catalog, all you have to do is go to metallicamom.scentsy.us and take a look around. Again, they still have last season's catalog listed on there, but they'll change that. It's Sunday. We had the transition thing last night. They're going to get around to it, trust me. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. Don't go to metallicamom.com if you think that you're going to hit my Scentsy website. You got to go to metallicamom.scentsy.us because I reclaimed metallicamom.com. It is not a Scentsy website anymore. It is a website where people can go and book massage with me. So it's very simple. It's just really one page. And it just gives you links to where you can book your massage with me. But not people who are watching this are not local to me. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, my name is Andrea. And I still am a Scentsy consultant. In fact, I still am technically a star director. I have maintained my title since August of 2018. I don't know how much longer that's going to go on for. We did hit director numbers last night by 27 GWV. Consultants know what I'm talking about. And we probably will hit numbers next month. Maybe October, because the holiday collection is going to be coming out. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And I definitely need a haircut. I did get my highlights done, but it's pretty long. I'll talk to you guys later.